Can you see me now? Okay. Can everyone hear me and see me? Please let me know. Okay, good. Good, great. Okay, all right. Thanks, man. Ciao, bye. Great. Okay, finally we are finally after all of 6 minutes we are back online. Thanks for waiting and thanks for the problems don't persist. Okay, great. Just making sure that YouTube is live also. Yes, but lagging. Okay, I hope it doesn't lag. All right. Hi, Shaiban or Shaiban. I'm not sure. Okay, I can't change them now. No problem. Okay. Let's see. We experiment. So right now, as we can see, we'll look at Nifty and Bank Nifty first. And if anyone's stuck, मेरे को बस बता देना. I'm happy to quickly sort of help you navigate through what I'm talking about. So यहाँ पे this is Nifty's daily chart. I'll remove the moving averages. Moving averages पे what we can see is that right now price is at an important place. It's coming. I checked. Audio should be there. There's a very weird problem. Let me see. Yeah, it's there. Okay, great. I've just made sure. So sorry for that. So here we can see this red line is called the 50 MA. Basically, it is the moving average of the past 50 days and it acts as a support or resistance or as a barrier. So since price is right here, what we can see is that it is trying to go up. If it goes above, if it holds above this level, तो ये एक bullish sign हो जाएगी, as you may be knowing. So this is just a general sort of overview that I'm giving you about the market. उसके बाद हम लोग और थोड़ा सा deeper जाएंगे to understand what is happening now and why it's an important day. So this is the daily chart. 5-minute chart पे अगर आते हैं, then we can see that this is Nifty's movement so far. यहाँ पे हम लोग ने देखा it was a gap down followed by a good sort of recovery. Previous close resistance, which means that prices came up. Previous close was around 510, वहां से नीचे आ गए, and then again they retested that level. I feel the biggest plot twist in a way यहाँ पे क्या था कि टिपिकली हम लोग जब देखते हैं कि यहाँ पे एक हाई फॉर्म करता है और उसके बाद यहाँ पे ऐसे लोअर हाई फॉर्म करके इट ब्रेक्स द लेवल विथ मोमेंटम, we generally see a sustained breach, possibly a retest of even the lows. This is how things have moved in the past. But आज हम लोग ने क्या देखा, उसका complete opposite. और हम लोग ने देखा कि यहाँ से prices bounce हुए and then prices, there was a big green candle here. I feel कि यहाँ पे काफी stop losses रखे होंगे and as such we are seeing a much sharper move over here. And typically every expiry which is on Thursdays, हम लोग देखते हैं कि आफ्टर 14:30 और 2:30 PM we see some sort of मसालेदार और धमाकेदार मूव हैपनिंग. आई थिंक दिस वाज दैट मूव फॉर निफ्टी, क्योंकि हम लोग ने देखा कि ओवरऑल जो पैटर्न बन रहा था, जो फॉर्मेशन बन रहा था, दैट वाज नॉट वेरी बुलिश. But despite that, we saw a good sort of spurt in price, and now we are holding around the highs. अगर हम लोग थोड़ा सा ब्रॉडर पिक्चर लेते हैं, then what we can see is that in general this level has held, which is a bullish sign. Now, अगर हम लोग आज expiry की बात करें, then one of the reasons why we are seeing possibly such a sharp move is because during the day 17,500 कॉल जो है यहाँ पे हाई ओआई था. 17,500 हाई कॉल ओआई, मीनिंग दैट हियर देयर वर अ लॉट ऑफ सेलर्स. यहाँ पे सिंस सेलर्स थे, इट वाज लाइकली दैट द बेयर्स विल डिफेंड दिस लेवल. बट सिंस ये एक्चुअली प्राइस थोड़ा सा ऊपर शूट अप हो गया, देयर वाज सम element of short covering also, I would say. Now obviously on this chart you wouldn't say it's a short covering because price has not shot up that much, but in my view this is something that might have happened, क्योंकि अगर आप देखते हो that 500 as a resistance था और वो लेवल टूट जाता है, then naturally we can expect some sort of a reaction to that. So for those who are a little confused, let's say this is where you sold and this is where you kept your stop loss. अब अगर आपने यहाँ पे stop loss रखा है और price यहाँ पे जाता है, then naturally your stop loss, which is a buy order, will get triggered, and because of the buying, prices will go up further. In my view कुछ ऐसा हो सकता है. अगर हम लोग ऑप्शन चेन देखते हैं अभी की, very easy, just go, I will search option chain and we'll go to NSE's website. NSE की website पे we are not getting option chain. Why did I make a typo? Option chain, yeah, we're back. Option chain यहाँ पे, and option chain में हम लोग देख सकते हैं that even right now for calls we were seeing a lot of high OI here. पहले यहाँ पे था, फिर यहाँ पे हुआ, अब यहाँ पे है. So basically those call writers are sort of rolling up their strikes because 500 का नहीं जा पाया, and now we are seeing 550 पे higher था. Nifty right now is at 558, which is why we are seeing 600 पे अभी call OI बढ़ गया है. Now the LTP, the price for that is not very high because market is about to close right now. But अगर 500 का call किसी ने बेचा था, naturally the next step would be to sell the higher strike ones. अगर हम लोग बात करते हैं put side की, then put side पे we can see now interestingly 17,500 put OI is very high, which means कि 17,500 as a support level was very strong. And this is possibly why हम लोग ने देखा कि even on an otherwise sort of a gap down with resistance type of day, we saw this general level holding very well and we were seeing good higher lows. So ये एक interpretation हो सकता है. So this is just a quick look at Nifty. अगर Bank Nifty देखते हैं, we'll go on the daily chart and we can see there's a very big difference between how Bank Nifty is and how Nifty is. Nifty का candle is like this, which is a मारू बोजू. हम लोग ने ये बात की थी मारू बोजू की, आई बिलीव लास्ट वीक. और बैंक निफ्टी इज एक्चुअली नेगेटिव राइट नाउ, नेगेटिव 0.65%, एंड द कैंडल इज लाइक अ ड्रैगन फ्लाई डोजी. ड्रैगन फ्लाई डोजी इज इनडिसाइसिव बट बुलिश इन माय व्यू. और हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं दैट प्राइसेस आर ट्राइंग टू होल्ड ऑन टू दीज हायर लेवल्स. वी कैन सी दिस इज वेयर द मूविंग एवरेजेस आर. 5-minute चार्ट अगर देखते हैं देन वी कैन सी it was actually not very strong. We can see this was the high that it made, और उसके बाद prices just went down. So banks as a whole were quite weak compared to the rest of the market. और हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि this was the decider zone in a way, 40,090 का. और अभी फिलहाल it has crossed that level, which means the strength that we saw with Nifty is also somewhat there with Bank Nifty, except Bank Nifty is significantly lower to open. अब अगर हमें इसे analyze करना है, if we want to understand why this was, we can go to NSE's website. We can see the sectors कि sectoral view पे कौन-कौन से अच्छे कर रहे हैं, कौन-कौन से खराब कर रहे हैं. So if we go to the sectors, we can see that PSU banks once again are very strong. Practically this entire week, if you see, PSU banks have done much better than private banks. And in fact, these past 2 days when Bank Nifty was doing very well, तभी भी हम लोग ने देखा था कि actually PSU banks Bank Nifty को ऊपर hold कर रहे थे, whereas private banks were a little slow. यहाँ पर हम लोग as a result net impact देख रहे हैं that Bank Nifty has managed to recover, but not by that much because it is held down by private banks. अगर हम लोग देखते हैं दूसरे sectors का, then you can just see, you can read the list if you want. I'll zoom in for you. This is the sector total. You can see here IT is doing well today. Pharma has done okay. Metal has done well. Oil and gas stocks have done well. FMCG not bad. अगर broad market indices देखते हैं then we can see India VIX is down. India VIX being down means कि uncertainty थोड़ी कम है. Now this is again a little surprising because typically हम लोग देखते हैं that when there is a gap down, at that time we see VIX going up a little. But आज gap down होने के बावजूद we are looking at VIX coming down, which is I would say a good sign in a way. अगर हम लोग देखते हैं, this is the rest of the market, and if we talk about Nifty's gainers and losers, this is the list. UPL, Adani, Tech Mahindra, HCL, Tech and such. Losers are here. We can see IndusInd Bank, Asian Paints का result है. I believe the profit has increased by around 30% or something, which is a good number, but maybe expectations की वजह से Asian Paints has come down. Okay, so this is the rest of the list. अगर Bank Nifty का देखना है, these are the banking gainers. All of these stocks, most of these stocks anyway, right? They are PSU banks, most of them. और अगर losers की बात करें, most of the losers, most of them are private banks. So that is what we were seeing जब हम sectors देख रहे थे तब. Okay, now we can see Bank Nifty is 160 moving very very sharp और Nifty भी 580 पे पहुंच गया है. We can see in front of our eyes this move has happened, and this is akin to short covering in a way. हम लोग जो बात कर रहे थे short covering की, वही हुआ है because 550 की जो strike वाले थे, वो 550 की strike वालों का भी strike cross हो गया. Now 600 के आसपास आ रहा है, and as such the intensity and the ferociousness of the move has increased a lot. और उसी कारण से we're seeing a very sharp move happening. Okay, let's just take a quick look at the chat. It's visible. Rallis stock review, we'll talk about that. Havells review, we'll talk about that. Do you think 17,900 is possible by year end? I feel it's possible. Nifty hit 17,900 much before that. So उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. For long term, what are some safe stocks that you can buy which will recover, and what is VIX? So first I'll start with Sharan's question here. We're good on YouTube. Yes, we appear to be good on YouTube. Great. First, we'll talk about Sharan's questions. What is VIX? VIX is basically the volatility index. So this is the volatility index. वॉलेटिलिटी इंडेक्स क्या बताता है अनसर्टेनिटी के बारे में, कि मार्केट कितना अनसर्टेन है. सो ड्यूरिंग कोविड टाइम्स when the uncertainty was high, when the volatility was high, तभी हम लोग देख रहे थे कि VIX was extremely high. I believe VIX had made a high of around 92 or something. Maybe someone can correct me. I think 92 or 92.5 was the high. So VIX के हिसाब से जो प्राइस एक्शन रहता है वो थोड़ा सा हमें डिफरेंट देखने मिलता है. ऑप्शन प्राइसेस होते हैं, उसमें हम लोग सॉर्ट ऑफ चेंज देख सकते हैं. एंड इन जनरल द मार्केट मूवमेंट्स दैट आर देयर आर अफेक्टेड बाय विक्स. विक्स इज मोर ऑफ एन इंडिकेशन. इट इज नॉट रियली समथिंग दैट कॉजेज, it is something that sort of just shows that this is there. Okay, the calculation is a little long-winded, so I won't really tell you क्या है calculations में, but that is what it means. So when someone says VIX बढ़ रहा है, let's say prices go down sharply, Nifty, Bank Nifty fall by 2-3% tomorrow, हम लोग देखेंगे कि VIX is jumping by 5 to 10% और लोग कहेंगे VIX is up by 10%. मतलब volatility और uncertainty ऊपर जा रही है. Typically when prices are going up, VIX goes down. When prices are going down, VIX goes up. Okay, and coming to your second question, will Nifty hit 17,900? I feel it might hit it much earlier than that. अगर आप देखो तो in a way this is when year end is there and this is where Nifty is at. उसको बस 300 पॉइंट चाहिए. 300 points is what? 300 points is around 2%. 2% से थोड़ा कम, so 1.7%, 2% जितना, and that is nothing for Nifty. For all we know, कल ही जाके वो 17,900 कर देगा, because that is the power that Nifty has. And if you see right now, Nifty is actually not that far away from 18,000 either. So अगर हम देखते हैं, let's say assuming that today Nifty closes at maybe 17,550, ये assumption लेते हैं हम, then that means Nifty will be 450 points away from 18,000, and that happens to be just 2.6%. So यहाँ से यहाँ तक भी is just around 2.6% only. उतना ज्यादा बड़ा मूव नहीं है, उसको सिर्फ 450 पॉइंट्स जितना गेन करना है. ओके, सो इन ऑल लाइकलीहुड वी सी possibly even an ATH happening by the end of the year, अगर sentiments अच्छे रहे. Now what does this depend on? It depends on sentiments, as I said. It depends on some economic factors, right? Rates क्या है, overall market sentiment क्या है, हमारा जो inflation का data आता है वो कैसा आ रहा है, because based on that हमें पता चलेगा कि is it likely that the fundamentals and the economics will support a more bullish view or not, or will we see a more intensified series of rate hikes or something, or are we headed into a recession. So ये सारी चीज impact करेगी, which is why it's end of the year is a longer time frame to predict for, I would say, but it's certainly likely that Nifty can even do that tomorrow. What are your thoughts on new variant of COVID and will it affect the market? So the market relies on unexpected news. I feel unless COVID का कुछ ऐसा हो जाता है that it is a completely new strain and we see new lockdowns being imposed, we see severe economic repercussions of it, फिर ही हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि कोई मार्केट में बड़ा चेंज आएगा. अगर वैसा कुछ नहीं होता है, if we just see that it is business as usual, then it is not unexpected and as such no impact. So as of now, market does not really care about the new variant of the COVID virus, because unless ऐसा होता है that there is some major unexpected event, तो कुछ change होगा. Otherwise it is one theory says that it is all priced in. So वैसा है. So unless something unexpected happens, likely to not really impact. Yeah, exactly. Everyone forgot about it now. I was looking at the news yesterday or day before and I saw कुछ वो जो नया वेरिएंट का नाम है XB XXB क्या है उसका नाम, whatever it is. But I was like, wow, COVID is still a thing. And occasionally on Twitter and on Insta, I'll see BMC's Mumbai's municipal corporation. I'll see BMC's tweets saying that 100 cases, 150 cases, and I'm like, damn, COVID is still a thing, huh? रात गई बात गई situation हो गया. Unfortunately, in this case, it claimed lives, and the raat that we are talking about was 2 years long. Yeah, masks are also gone. I mean, I used to be very finicky and very careful about wearing my mask. Even when there was no one around me, I used to wear a mask. मेरे को लगा अभी ये मास्क की आदत तो हटने नहीं वाली मेरी. But now मेरा मास्क कहाँ पर है वो भी पता नहीं. There is one that I can see here, but my main mask I can't even find it now. So it's that's how it is. Yeah. So any more questions? Rallis और Havels देखना था ना, वो देख लेंगे. Market is about to close, so एक काम कर लेते हैं. Let's just take a quick look at what Nifty Bank Nifty are doing. हम लोग देख सकते हैं that after topping out around 580, we are seeing Nifty just coming down a little. Now, given this move, I would say that maybe there is a chance the bias is on the upside. देखते हैं कैसे जाता है, but it is very likely or it could be likely that we see tomorrow's range being here to here, unless there is some change. Let's say US market opens massive gap up, जैसा अभी गोल्डमैन के रिजल्ट से हुआ था, BOA के रिजल्ट से हुआ था, वैसा कुछ अगर समझो US मार्केट ही ऊपर जाता है and we see Indian market following suit, then maybe it is likely that we see Nifty headed up to here also. I know it is a bold statement, but then again it is a probability. मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा कि यही होगा, मैं ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ ये हो सकता है. अगर बैंक निफ्टी की बात करें, 4200 का रेजिस्टेंस उसे आ रहा है बीच में रफली, एंड इफ इट्स एबल टू क्रॉस दैट लेवल देन आई फील 4600 इज द लेवल टू लुक एट. अगर वो नहीं क्रॉस कर पाता देन आई फील इट इज लाइकली टू कम डाउन क्लोजर टुवर्ड्स 39600. Otherwise, these are the levels where we are seeing Bank Nifty hanging around at. Okay. So it's likely, it's one good thing is कि अगर हम लोग देखते हैं Bank Nifty on the daily chart, if you see today's low is 39,848, which means it was 150 points below the 150 points below the 40,000 mark. बट वो क्लोज कर रहा है 40,000 के ऊपर. निफ्टी का लो था 573, रादर निफ्टी का लो था 421. मैंने क्लोज देख लिया गलती से. 421 से वो ऊपर आया है 570, 150 पॉइंट की रिकवरी की है. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो गुड साइन. बट अगेन वी कैन सी दैट ओवरऑल शेप ऑफ टुडेज मूवमेंट इज वेरी डिफरेंट. OI देख लेते. लेट्स जस्ट डू अ क्विक रिफ्रेश टू सी 28 को क्या है. टिपिकली दिस विल बी वेरी लो नंबर. आप देख सकते हो 500 पे 3 लाख OI था, अभी सिर्फ 177,000 OI है. यहाँ पे भी 2-2.5 लाख था, 109,000 ही है. नेक्स्ट हाईएस्ट OI इज 198. नाउ लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट एक्सपायरी का क्या है. इफ वी सी 27th October, then as of now we can see very high OI on the call side. Where is it? 135 का ही है, or is there anyone else? Yes, 135 is the level. So we can see extremely high OI at 18,000, and on the put side we can see extremely high OI at 17,500. So on the OI front for 27th October जो rollover strike है, maybe there is a chance कि हम लोग 17,500 का level support देखें और 18,000 का level resistance देखें, and we see a more bullish coming week or so. So देखते हैं. As far as Friday goes, this is the last minute of the market, by the way. As far as Friday goes, typically there is a chance we see some very ALSI movements happening. So don't be surprised if you don't really see anything concrete. So what I say many times is ki in life we always talk about getting closure, right? And closure is not always given, right? We don't always get closure. But अभी निफ्टी का और बैंक निफ्टी का भी वैसा ही है कि समझो हम मान लेते हैं कि this is the range that price has made in these past 3-day range, राइट, 3 डे रेंज, पास्ट 3 डेज की रेंज है ये। अगर यहाँ पे ये जोन को हम बुलिश कहते हैं और ये जोन को बेरिश कहते हैं, एंड वी वांट सम फाइनल क्लोजर, वी वांट सम रफ आइडिया कि भाई तू कौन सी डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, ऊपर या नीचे, देन typically Fridays and Mondays aren't always the days to give you accurate info. For all we know क्या होगा इसके बीच में रहेगा, और it will go bullish and then Monday को नीचे आ जाएगा, so that is sort of irrelevant या inaccurate. सेम यहाँ पे ऐसा हो सकता है. So all of these things happen typically on Fridays and Mondays, which is why अगर कल कुछ आपको खास व्यू नहीं मिलता, then don't be surprised. And also tomorrow just make sure you're a little cautious about what positions you're in, especially अगर आप options trade कर रहे हो, because Monday will be a मुहूर्त trading. Monday दिवाली है, तो मुहूर्त trading के हिसाब से आपको सिर्फ लिमिटेड टाइम ही ट्रेड करने मिलेगा, एंड एट दैट टाइम द प्राइसेस विल बी नट्स. सो आइडियली मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग पे क्या करो, जस्ट लुक एट सम शेयर्स दैट यू वांट टू बाय, एंड कहते हैं ना शगुन के शेयर्स खरीद लिए, वैसे आप खरीद सकते हो गोल्ड ETF और समथिंग. सो वैसा कर सकते हैं. व्हाट इज मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग? गुड क्वेश्चन विक्रम. that is actually something that makes me think maybe I can do a video on that. Thanks for the video idea. Muhurat trading happens on Diwali. So Diwali ko typically market is shut. But शाम को in the evening के अंदर markets are open for a brief window. और ये ब्रीफ विंडो के अंदर ट्रेडिंग होती है. नाउ दिस इज नॉट योर मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग, इज नॉट द टाइम टू मेक फैट स्टैक्स. मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग इंस्टेड इज द टाइम टू जस्ट बाय इफ यू वांट टू, बिकॉज मेनी पीपल हैव दैट थिंग, राइट? दिवाली एक शुभ ऑस्पिशियस दिन माना जाता है. मेनी पीपल लाइक टू बाय थिंग्स. सो लेट्स से समवन वांट्स टू बाय Reliance shares or TCS shares, or which was Tata Motors लिखा ना किसी ने, टामो समझो किसी को लेना है, किसी को गोल्ड लेना है, ये सारी चीज में इन्वेस्ट करना है. सो स्पेसिफिकली फॉर दैट द मार्केट इज ओपन और आप यहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो. यू कैन ट्रेड ऑल्सो, बट ट्रेडिंग इज वेरी एरेटिक ऑन सच अ डे क्योंकि द मार्केट इज वेरी इलिक्विड. सो दैट इज व्हाट मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग इज. So Charan is asking Tata Motors हम लोग देख रहे थे some time back, at least last week. We look at it practically every week, sometimes twice a week in our streams. Right now if it's able to go above this level, that's 410 ka level, then there is a chance. Otherwise we might just see some same lackluster sideways movements from Tamo. Then someone had asked for Havells. Now Havells, I will do the analysis, but I'll just do a quick technical analysis. So don't expect a fundamental overview of Havells. Havells हम लोग देख सकते हैं 200 MA तोड़ा है उसने, which is a bit of a worrying sign. And if prices continue to exhibit the trend that they have, maybe we might even look at Havells around 1150. Can't rule that out either. Okay. Now, if we talk about Rallis, which is another stock someone had mentioned, तो Rallis हम देख सकते हैं, Rallis ने आज रैली किया है, and we can see that 200 MA का resistance लग रहा है इसे यहाँ पर, and if prices come down from here, then maybe they are likely to settle between 220 to 215 or so. अगर ऊपर जाता है then maybe we see a cap at around 240, which is this general level. This is the 500 EMA. Okay. Any questions here? No questions on YouTube. No questions on Crater as well. Great. I hope you found good value from today's live stream. And I will see you all on Tuesday if possible. Monday को I might do a live stream. अगर possible नहीं है then I won't. बोलो चरण जी, कहीं what's the question? Please ask fast. Is Mahindra overpriced is a fundamental topic. Overpriced or anything is more of a fundamental thing. So fundamentals I can't get into because I don't know what the intrinsic value of Mahindra is. What I can do is कि मैं आपको चार्ट पे देख सकता हूँ एक बार quickly, and it does not look like a good buy just yet. Price is below 50 and 20 moving average. There's been a bearish crossover also, death cross of sorts, and price appears to be testing this area. तो अगर यहाँ से वो बाउंस हो सकता है, then maybe it might be a good pick. Otherwise maybe it won't. So I can't comment on overpriced or not though. ठीक है? Anyway, I'll catch all of you in the next one. Happy trading, happy analysis. And by the way, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. I'll just share the link, and you are following on Creator also. That's the YouTube channel. Check it out and do subscribe because I post videos every single day and I'm sure they'll be helpful. और अभी तो मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग का भी आइडिया आ गया है, मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग क्या होता है वो वीडियो का, so I'll be posting that as well. Right? Thank you very much. See you.